Shocking is an understatement. Reactions as Adamu Garuba makes shocking prophecy about President Muhammadu Buhari. If you know him, he was once a presidential candidate, and at times he criticizes Buhari, at times he speaks for Buhari. But right now, the guy has turned a prophet, and he just made a shocking prophecy, or prophetic declaration about President Muhammadu Buhari that Nigerians cannot believe. And like, really, seriously, my dear, you need to hear it. You know, the scam of what is going on is too much. And the problem I have is, why is it that those who are not, they say they're in leadership, but they say they are the clean ones, they are the clergies, they are the good men, they are the good women. Why can't they just tell Nigerians what is really happening? Because for starters, we seem to be like in a chess game where we are being played by some actors. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Let's get all the details. Nigerians woke up today to a new heartbreaking price of petroleum in Nigeria. As the liter of petrol is at the present in January, the liter of petrol was 164 naira per liter, gradually became 170 per liter. The Petroleum Product Pricing Regulation Agency PPPRA said in a new monthly template that the price of the premium motor spirit petrol has risen to 212 per liter. This news caused so many reactions in Nigeria and on social media. Some people already doubting if President Muhammadu Buhari's administration came in when the price of petrol was 85 naira, and gradually through the period of less than 6 years, already 212 naira. However, a member of the People Democratic Party who was elected senator for the Yobe State constituency of Yobe State, Mr. Adamu Garuba, still believed the President Muhammadu Buhari will do something about it. Mr. Adamu Garuba wrote this on his Twitter. He said, President Muhammadu Buhari is a genius. He said this prophetic action will shock many. President Muhammadu Buhari is a genius. Most people won't understand now, but the prophet knows what he's talking about. Buhari wants to save Nigeria, and Nigerians must understand and stay with this ship and pilot and move with it all together. My dear, he's speaking. You know, when you say somebody is speaking, you know when you want to say, this thing is very good. Say, man, the thing bad. The guy bad will mean that the guy is very fine. He's speaking ironically, okay? He's trying to tell you something else that does not exist. President Muhammadu Buhari is bad news for Nigeria. Heavy bad news. Have heavy bad news. Because, I mean, how can you explain somebody came in, it was 85 naira, Nigerians were crying. Nigerians were crying that things were too difficult, they need a change, and what have you. And the Prince administration told them that they would do something about it, deceived Nigerians. So much so that Nigerians queued behind them with hopes, dreams, and aspiration, believing that this would take us to the promised land. My dear, they were worse than you can ever imagine. The worst set of people. The worst. In fact, we've not had a more terrible government than we have today. What we have today is the worst of all. There is nothing more terrible than this set. Anyway, Garuba is telling you that no, you don't understand. This guy is doing some magic. You are the one thinking he's not doing anything. He's actually working. And Nigerians will see the work in no distance time. They will begin to enjoy the benefit and the flexing. They'll begin to flex, so to say. You know, when you make a mistake and you realize, you say, I've made a mistake. One of the first things to deliverance is owning up that you have made a mistake. You see this thing called denial. It does not allow somebody to go forward. When you can see something is wrong and you are still staying on it. It's called denial. You know, some women do it a lot. You are in an abusive relationship. You can see that if you are not careful, this will end your life. You'll be saying, he loves me. He said sorry. He bought this. Just trying to depict what we are apparently experiencing. You know, you can see that you're in an abusive relationship. Let me tell you something. The day you die, that man will marry somebody else. And you see those your kids, you will not believe it. Now one picking the lucky picking, You better be alive to look after yourself. I'm not saying you should leave your marriage, if you get what I mean. I'm saying that you should be alive. Okay, just get a counselor, get the relevant people involved, your parents or his parents or the right counselors, and speak about it rather than die in silence. Okay, rather than if you die, life will continue. The very person that killed you will go on and live his or her life, marry somebody else, continue, and you'll be the one who is in the grave. God help you that your children are looked after properly, you know. So please don't put yourself in a position where you know that things, if it's not working, you know, do something about it. That's where we are driving at. So what's happening right now is the government that we have today are deceiving themselves. Yes, deceiving themselves so much so that they are lying to themselves, lying to Nigerians. You know, Garuba is saying, just believe in this sailor, stay with him. He's a prophet. You don't understand. He's going to do something drastic. You know, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. This is the man. This is the man they call the change agent that was going to change something. It's not changing anything. He ain't changing nothing. It's only making things worse than you can ever imagine. It's only making things more terrible. And Nigerians are like, wow, what kind of mistake did we make? It's like going back to 2015 and changing back the hand of time. But will that solve the issue? It may not solve the issue, but guess what? We can do something. We can actually do something now. And one of those things you can do is speak out. Oh, yes, you cannot be quiet. You should and you have to speak out. When you speak out, your voice is heard. People know about what is going on, and you can get help or safety. You know, you can get help. You can get somebody will come to your aid. Okay, you can get some assistance here and there. So that's why we all need to rise up to the occasion and know that this is actually happening. We must all rise up to the occasion. Must all rise up to the true situation of things. You know, if we keep quiet, the government can just bamboozle us, tell the world that nothing is happening, they are fine, they are just agitated for nothing. That's not true. We're not just agitated for nothing. There is a reason. There is a reason. So Nigerians, be wise, okay? Let's speak up. Let's speak up and let's say, let our voices be heard. You are, you are somebody of worth. Don't allow anybody tell you anything less. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.